Hello everybody, this is Miss T from the Children's Room of the Plainfield Public Library. Today's story time is a special one because it's STEM or STEAM, and that's science, technology, engineering, art, and math related. So if you are STEAM or STEM interested, this story time is for you. Today's story is called The Wind Blew. The writer is Pat Hutchins. The wind blew. It took the umbrella from Mr. White and quickly turned it inside out. It snatched the balloon from little Priscilla and swept it up to join the umbrella. And not content, it took a hat. And still not satisfied with the hat, it whipped the kite into the air and kept it spinning round up there. Can you make your arms go round? That's the kite spinning round up there. It grabbed the shirt left out to dry and tossed it upward to the sky. Can we toss it upward? That's how the wind does. Toss it up. There you go. It plucked a hanky from a nose and up and up and up it rose. Can we look up? Oh. Ooh, so far, right? It lifted the wig from the judge's head and it didn't drop it back. Instead, it whirled the postman's letters up as if it hadn't done enough. Can we whirl? Whirl around, whirl around. Woo! It blew so hard, it quickly stole a striped flag fluttering on a pole. Can you flutter? Can you make your arms flutter? Can you make your head flutter? It tossed the new scarves from the twins and tossed them to the other things. Can we toss it up? There you go. It sent the newspapers fluttering around, then tired of the things it found, it mixed them up and threw them down. Can we throw them down? Boom! Throw it down. Boom! And blew away to sea. And we wave bye-bye to the wind. And that was called The Wind Blew by Pat Hutchins. Now, as part of STEAM or STEM, we're going to talk just a little bit about wind. So what is wind? Can we blow like this? That's air, moving air, right? So even if you blow, you can make things move, right? So, and that's what happens when air moves around and it blows items outside. You can look out your window, you know if it's a windy day or not. Question, can you see the wind? Does it have a face? Of course you can't see the wind, but you can see what it does, right? You can see if the trees are bending. Can we bend like the wind if the trees are blowing? And if it's a little breeze, can we do the breeze? There you go. Now if it's gusty, can we gust? Gets a little bit more active. Oh, very good. Now, if it's gusty, If it's gale winds, oh, that's the big winds. And the trees are going here and there and everywhere. Can we do that? And that is what wind does. Moves a lot of things around, right? So, how, if we can't see it, we can see what it does. So, here's a fun and easy way to figure out if the wind is breezy, or if it's a gale wind, or if it's a gust. Today's craft is easy, doesn't take too long. It's called a wind sock. Now don't look down at your feet, not that kind of sock, but it's called a wind sock. So many of you might have already done this in school. You can do it at home and be your own scientist, right? So we'll take a standard toilet paper roll, or if you don't have that, you could take a roll of paper and just roll it together, just like this. And if you want to cover it, take another sheet of paper and just roll the toilet paper roll until you cover it completely. After that, if you have to cut it, you can use some scissors. And then I used a glue stick. If you have glue at home, or please ask your parents or your guardian before you use any item. But if you have a glue stick or glue, you can use that to keep the paper attached to the toilet paper roll after you cut it to size. After that, we can use streamers. So, when you see streamers, you think party, right? So these are ordinary party streamers, but if you don't have that, never fear. You can use any type of paper, newspaper, or if you have a little magazine that you can cut with permission, you can make your own strips just like this. And then I just had some stars here that we used, but you can decorate it, and you would attach a string to it just like this. And once it's all finished, you have something like this. So you have toilet paper roll that's now covered. You now put your streamers on. Hello. And the two stars, just like this, and the string. Now the string, you can attach this, well, you can take your windsock if you want to go outside, put it on a tree limb, or put it on the door to see what will happen. You have that. Or if you simply want to hold it, why not? Now, because I'm inside, here is my wind. Okay, so I'm going to bring this forward. It's a little heavy. And we're going to see what happens. Now, when you think of wind, think of a few things as you are, because we're scientists, so we're going to put on our scientific hat. We're going to figure, what does wind feel like? Think about it. How does wind feel now, as opposed to maybe in the summertime? Which way is it blowing? Can you tell, or will you tell with your windsock which way the wind is blowing? Is it going this way or that way? Now, where did the wind come from, right? So it comes from different directions. It can change, right? So when you walk, if you try to walk against the wind, it's very difficult. But if you walk with the wind, you can feel the force as it pushes you forward, right? Now also think about, are there differences between a soft wind or a big wind? So we're just going to find out. Okay, here's our wind. Now I'm just going to put it on low. We're just going to start off. That's low. Whoa. Now that's a low breeze. Now this is a big fan. And that's low. Now that's medium. That's a little higher. Okay, we're going to take it to the highest. Wow. Look at that. Now that's winning. Woo! Your streamers are fluttering. You might start to flutter. And we're going to bring it down. And what happens when the wind stops? Oh, the fluttering stops. So you see what happens when your windsock plus wind equals a lot of motion, right? So I hope that you can get outside and see what your windsock does, or if you have a fan. And once again, with parental guidance, or if you have an older sibling that can help you, experiment inside with wind. Now, we want to thank you so much for spending time with us. And the story of the day again is called The Wind Blew by Pat Hutchins. Now, if you want to, if you're interested in more STEAM or STEM videos, please visit our website. Also, don't miss different videos. You can check out video library as well. And we have videos that we've had for a while. Don't miss Miss J's videos. And also the Science and Me series, featuring our local scientist, Dr. G, PhD, along with junior scientists, her very own sons, Reggie and Randall. Thank you so much for stopping in, and until we read again, see you next time.